O.J. Simpson is talking on a golf course thing is getting to be a thing because at first I didn't know what he was talking about. Apparently, he's making a comment on a show, right, where they keep live wildcats, and the staff is all like, it's like the Jerry Springer show, but they're all, a lot of them should be given charges, right, and being evaluated and shit. They what's it called? Body language ghost said that they have personality seeking disorders, like majorly, right? Person personality seeking. What's that sound like? That sounds like Tavistock, Laurel Canyon, mass media. It's like the mass manipulation through mass media. I mean, that makes perfect sense. And then with Anderson Cooper, say, look, I was in the CIA, but not anymore. Like, it's like, why wouldn't the CIA want to put one of their spokespeople, in a clandestine role as a mainstream media mogul? Why wouldn't they do that, right? That seems obvious. Like, one, two, three. That's what they're gonna do. It's robotics, right? It's not like what I think about it, or if I is it about if I can, I mean, rub two brain cells together. It's like can't be about me. That's retarded. Anyways, like it can seem like that. Um. Okay. So he's commenting in the middle of a lockdown, saying that if I can't play golf, then I would die, right? And then he's saying like something about some other killer, right, on the set of some show with Wildcats, saying that he knows who did it. Like it takes one to know one. Again, drawing attention to himself as a killer, right? On purpose. On purpose, because he was supposed to play Terminator. The producers couldn't see him as a killer. Think of the butterfly effect and what would happen in the reality that he did, right? The movie, The Terminator, resolves the issue with OJ's son, the Terminator seed, and would tackle mass farming agenda and intentions on, I'm saying, like, meddling in other countries instead of, like, like, we have to go to war with China and not get rich with China. The choice is get rich with China or go to war with China. Who do you think has ultimate say? Who gets to decide what that's going to be? I would think that we should get rich with China. Am I having my way? No, I mean, it's obviously that there's like, like we had Feinstein driving Miss Daisy. If you don't know about that shit, forget it. Don't even bother. Like, I don't have to make a references, like 1, 2, 3, tit for tat. It's just like all the time you get a little aspect of it, no matter what you're paying attention to, no matter what you're doing. Your agenda is like there's a little bit. Can you what I'm saying? A lot of people can't process or really, bring it out of their retinue. They can't. Um, there's like these apps and things like that. They're obsessed with social media takeover. An interesting country. They actually buy a lot of credit, right? Because with credit, if you don't have any money, you can still buy. You can still run your business. That seems logical, right? I'm not like, I'm saying, poking at them, saying that they're, it's like some of the people in our country would rather go to war because they get rich. Because they get rich, right? Some same way. They talk to each other and they know each other over there. If they have a rift or something, they let us, they let the little people, like a model. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's an issue between them, they'll pass it off to us. You know what I mean? See how it plays out. Just even, what I'm saying? It's nothing. Like, and then, so as far as the people who believe that their best interests are being upheld by three-letter organizations and global consumer, what's it called? Corporatists, right? I wouldn't even not really try to mess with them because a lot of times they're focused on something else right now, and they don't want to focus on that. If it makes sense, then even they could employ me to say maybe nasty things or something to people. But then I catch them all the time saying nasty shit generalistically. You know what I mean? Like they can't make the association that there is a flat earth occult literary reference to work or bodies of work put down by people under flat earth belief systems. Um, I'm not saying that I know one way or the other whether, you know what I'm saying? And then I just think it's endless perspective, and you look at it from what's the meaning behind, what do people mean, because it's a kind of a conspiracy to kill God, then or Adaldaboth or whatever. But then that's because like adamancy, basically. Adamancy could be like longevity, or it could be like something like really vexing, because people can be wrong and just continue to go on like in a ritual like they're right. Why don't you just give up? Why don't you just think, like, wouldn't you want to, what I'm saying, process a higher degree of like communication and things, So back to OJ. I mean, they were moving bricks, cocaine. I mean, why would they have a happy ending? So why would they have a happy ending? But as far as like all that, right? The closest anybody ever got to it was in the tabloids. Closest anybody ever gets to is in the tabloids. On the blogosphere, people taking it personal and everything. They're taking it personal, like they're taking it like based on crowd mob mentality, right? Which I guess you have to, but when you go on the street, do you know a guy? Like, you don't know one person from the next, man. You know what I mean? Like, I could be walking around behind a mob who's rioting and not even be on the shit that they're on. You know what I mean? Because they leave a lot of valuable junk. Like, I used to be a little junk collector, a scrounge. So a scrounge will follow them around. I got it in my head that I wasn't like really like knowing who had control over them. Basically, it wasn't about politics. It was like, why this? Why now? And it's to distract from another agenda, which it could be my agenda that they're distracted from. Let alone getting worked up about, you know, something like you have the word like there is progress in agenda, but once you have some of that progress, you don't brand yourself a progressive because you want it to continue. Like, you want it to continue. So you wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm progressive." You would say, "I wonder if something that I'm doing is progressing my agenda." That's all you do. That's all you say. Try that on. Other than that, his name is Seth Rich, and I want to hear shit. Or you can talk about Seth Rich.